All right, C1x development, day 10, 9 or 10, I think 10. Um, cut the video yesterday a little bit short. I was saying I might do another one yesterday, and then that didn't happen. We're going to be a real quick one this morning. I've actually got to leave in like 40 minutes for a disc golf tournament round. Last night off video, so we ended the video messing around with button designs. I continue to do that a little bit more. So this is where we're sitting right now. I went with a darker background. I thought it looked better. It still feels like just the rest of the page needs a little bit more color. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet, but I think this is the button design that I'm going to stick with in the next update. Excuse me. I also last night went and pushed an internal update just to myself, so that I can use the updated version of C1x during the tournament round today. One of the things that we addressed in this last issue was bugs around the order of rounds getting mixed up, delete round not working, certain stats not working, a whole bunch of changes that were affecting actually viewing rounds, and I wanted to actually be able to score my round accurately today. Not only score it accurately, but then be able to go review it after the fact and still have it register. So we did that. Yeah. So we updated buttons. I got the internal update pushed out. One thing that I was noticing here on my new button layout is that on this primary button, I just added the label here. I had code in here previously. This is supposed to say resume round when a round is ongoing. That's not currently happening because I just hard-coded the label. So we need to go update that real quick. And to do that, I'm just going to go check out my old C1x code. Main menu. And then I need to go to 0.0.3 update. And then let's go grab this function here. Out there, elevated button. Here we go. Oh, actually, is it that I just commented out down here? I definitely did. Okay. So we just need to copy this and instead throw that right here. So let's hit a reset real quick, make sure that that's working. And I'll just need to make sure that for other buttons, I do the same thing. These were all easy. These have constant labels. But start round, confirm, scorecard, yep, throw in. Let's go back. Ooh, yeah. That's why we test. That is why we test. Button designs, primary. It's gonna have to be a little bit wider. Maybe 5.5, 5.2. Okay. Delete round, confirm, start round. Yeah. Thought process that I'll get everything to fit on the small screen. It should fit on the big screen after that. We should not have issues. And I'll be able to go double check stuff as well because I'm going to need to create some screenshots with updated views, and I'll want to include those in the email newsletter that goes out with the new update. All right, so finalize these buttons. We just fixed the start button saying resume, so that's good. The Pro Rounds view, I just wanted to add a little text that said coming soon. That's a feature that I still want to add, but right now it doesn't do anything. So wherever I have that at, all stats, pro comparisons, definitely not an auto size text here. Here we go. All right, let's copy that. We go to Pro Comparisons. Let's go throw this in. I may not need that at all. Let's see where the spacing is. Coming soon. Font size 30 is probably fine. Yeah, good enough. Okay. All right, so we added coming soon there. Custom button design I still have up just because I would love to get this consistent throughout the rest of the app. Which is going to take a second for sure, but maybe not as long as I think it will. Most of them are going to be that secondary button that I'm trying to copy. So we're just going to be trying to make it look like this. Secondary button. Let's go to settings. Let's go find all of our buttons right here. Where are they starting? Right here. All right, so this is going to become this. And then the label is going to be give feedback. Label, give feedback. Okay, do the same thing here. I'm just going to copy and paste these real quick. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. I might need to shorten the text on some of these. They may not quite fit. That's okay. We will adjust as needed. All right, so label give feedback. Here we can do label tutorial video. Now can I just copy this? Paste. 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 Oh. Somehow just close that window instead in terms of use. Getting all these errors just because I haven't imported the package yet for the button designs. Up at the top of this file, label, label. All right, so now let's go grab that. Style presets, button designs. Oh, I don't actually define those. Let's do that real quick. Main menu, right here. Come on. There we go. Reset it. Let's go check it out. Not a single one of them fits. Yeah. So we want to make those a little bit bigger. But main menu big is probably too much. So maybe I need to do a different one, like a settings button. A little annoying, but it is probably the correct approach here. Let's copy this. Let's go down here. Class. Longer secondary button. Longer secondary button. Longer secondary button state. think that should be good. Is this one giving me the same issue? It is. Okay. I don't think that really matters, but this is what we're going for. So base width 9 and 8 is what we're going for. So if I go like 45 and 40, I save that, and then under settings, instead of this, we go longer secondary button. And then let's reset it. See if that's what I'm looking for. It is, maybe just even a little bit bigger. I feel like maybe this is too big, but maybe it's not. 54, 48. I think that's probably okay. I think the base could be a little bit more narrow, like 52. Better. All right, so that's what we're gonna roll with. So then we go back to the settings, we copy this, and then just paste it on each one of these. It's only changing the width, so it is something that I could just pass as a variable, but I probably should have. Yeah, that was not actually a good way to do this. Let's instead, we're going to get rid of the longer secondary button. And instead we're just going to create a final double, or final string longer. Or no, we'll go bool longer. This dot longer equals false. So it's not required, but it can get passed in. Final needs to be longer. It's equal to widget dot longer. And then on the space width, what I did 52 and 48, right? Needs to be longer. Base width times 0.52. And then base width. So we want this 52 and 36. And then this one would become this would be 32. And then this is going to be 48. Yeah. And then on the settings, we'll just pass longer true. That's much cleaner. We'll add these in there and then go do another reset to make sure that works, and then we'll have this implementation as well. Didn't damage anything on the main menu, and these are all good. They should have a bit more of a space in between them. Size box height 10. Oh, it's not a scroll view. I see. I see. It needs to be, though. It very much needs to be at this point. How? Not courses, my courses. Let's go to the course view. We need to make the settings view scroll so that people can see everything. Row here, so we wrap expanded children like so. Okay, so settings. I'll make the whole thing scroll. That would probably be best. Okay, and then we're going to grab this, copy all of these, delete, paste. That did not work. This needs to be in a sized box. Width, screen width times 0.5. Really, that didn't fix it for me. Hard setting the width. No. If I wrap it in a row, and do like, yeah, center it. Does that fix it? That does fix it. Okay. Definitely have encountered that issue before, I think. All right, so that should be working as intended, and these all now scroll. So now I can add a little bit of a space in between them. Maybe not too much though. Maybe just 5. Yeah, I kind of like that. We'll keep them all kind of close. And then I believe the way this is set up is that it should only even let a user scroll at all if the screen requires it. If it doesn't, then there is no issue. I need more of a spacer at the bottom though. Yeah. Okay. So settings has it. This one, filter and versus pros, need it. All stats. Probably still just going to copy this. Not dismiss. Not that. Where's that? Here we go. Secondary button. We'll do that. And then this becomes label, filter. And then same thing in the versus pros, which should be up here. Yeah. Paste. Label. And then we should just go import the design. Style presets. I'll do this. I don't think these will need to be longer, but we will do a double check just in case. Reset. I was saying I was going to get the updates submitted in this early one, but that's definitely not going to happen. Oh, I've got errors here. Oh, I never defined this. Duh. Got to define these, the screen width, screen height. Those are important. There we go. Now we can reset. Pretty good. Okay, now obviously still not perfect. This view is going to get a lot of changes in the near future anyways, so not too concerned with that at the moment. Let's go to the courses view. That's going to need to be the same thing. Courses, courses. These will need to be shorter, so hopefully these fit. Otherwise, we will have to do a little bit of tweaking here. No, not this one. Add course view. All the way down. All right, so here and here. This will be label, like so. Label. I need the import and I need screen height. Here. Screen height. This is height. And then in addition to style presets, button designs. So hopefully we can finish adding these buttons. I'll go play this tournament and then we will capture froze again. What did we miss? Did we get the settings view? This is what it looks like. All stats view. What it looks like currently. Courses view. This is the one we're trying to change. I've got an error though, which is the entirety of this. What is argument type void function? Void callback. Alright, sorry, we've got to go see what I did to mess this up. So here it's fine. There is no issue here. Is it just the parentheses there, or what? What did I miss? If we add the screen height, does that create the issue? Screen height. That is. So adding height seems to... No, that didn't break anything. The button designs is what broke something. Button designs. Yeah. Is it not equipped to handle that? Is that required this on press? That must be the issue. All right. ChatGPT. How do I make this compatible with this? Okay. On pressed, required this on pressed. Is this now? On pressed. Yeah, I was like, that's gonna create something. How do I update this according? void on tap down, on tap cancel. So these need to be this. I got rid of all the errors. Let's go make sure that this is actually working. Seems like it. All right, can we change the color? Secondary button state. So this is going to go static var top disabled color map theme colors dot main sunset red, maybe. And then down here, not this one, it's this one, color. Widget on pressed is not equal to null. Button colors dot top disabled color button colors. That's what I think I need to do. That is clearly not what I need to do. Makes them all. Do I just have them flipped? Is that what I just did? Top color. Top disabled color. Okay. Maybe that fixed it. These look good. These look good. Those look good. All right, so I think for right now, I'm just going to change what that button says. Confirm course button name. Maybe we just go confirm. And then the second they type something in here, I didn't update it on this one, yeah. Cool. Okay. No other buttons here. My courses. Reorder courses doesn't do anything right now. What does edit do? Edit does pull up this, which is an absolute mess. I'm concerned that this is gonna deter people from just how messed up that edit courses button is. Edit. If not confirming, delete. I am going to comment this out right now. No editing courses. Yeah. Mute edit course button until functionality is implemented. Okay. Really should do the same thing with the reorder courses. Really should. Yeah, we're gonna hide that right now. That is okay. All right, so courses is good. All rounds, no buttons here. Display. No crazy buttons there. I should add. Do I want to make the back buttons the same icon? I feel like I probably should, right? Everything else is going to look that way, so those should as well. Let's do it. I think ultimately this view hasn't changed yet, and that's okay for the moment. I do want to get all the back buttons to be consistent, all the icon buttons. So let's go to the main menu. Let's grab one of these icon buttons above primary. icon primary button. Yeah, all right. So main menu is good. On settings, settings should really just be a back button. So I don't have to, well, the functionality is going to change though. That's okay, we'll do it as this for now. Icon button, this becomes this. Settings. Or no, not settings. Query stats. Where am I at right now? Because I just copied and pasted it. Arrow back is what we need. Arrow back. Alright, that's what we want. So let's go grab that. Settings is good. All stats. Back button to be this. Versus pros, same thing. Button designs, main menu, grab these, go to pro comparisons, copy them here. I'm up against the clock here. Up against it. We'll get the back buttons in and then I'm probably gonna have to hop off for this video. All stats, all rounds we need. And then I will definitely be back on later because we still got a lot to do today. Icon button back. This is gonna be the same thing. Button designs. And screen width, screen height. Whoa. Okay. Let's go back down here, grab this, copy it. So all rounds is good. Round display view. Needs to have that button. That's probably gonna hurt things, isn't it? Let's find out. Word it's going to destroy my layout. We're already on the small phone at least though, so oh, yeah. Okay, so round display does not get the button yet. Just isn't gonna fit. I'm gonna need a narrow one. Maybe we can do this real quick. I'm gonna be pushing it. Final needs to be thin equals false. Cool. This dot needs to be thin equals false. All right, and then we're gonna go here. Final needs to be thin equals widget dot needs to be thin. All right, and then height. Thin base size times 0.5. And then needs to be thin top size times 0.5. That might be too small. With the thought then that I could come into round display, we could grab this again, go here. I can go needs to be thin, true. Let's go grab that import. Nothing happened. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to reset. Wrong arrow back. No, that's not what I want. It's this one. Arrow. That's not what I want either. Holy cow, come on. Go to the right one. Arrow back. Can I make it just a little bit taller? Button designs. Like 5'5". Yes. Okay, we're gonna roll with that right now. Surround display is good. Courses. Let's go back to settings. Copy this. We go to the add course view. Same thing up here. Icon button, arrow back. Lovely. I'd like to do the same thing with this one. So this is going to be icons public. Those are already good. Global courses, I need the back button. Global courses. Where's that? Right here. Gonna have to do the same thing here. Screen height. 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 Button designs. Okay, we got a back button now. My courses. Go copy again. Courses, icon button, back. Don't have either of them on this one. Add a course, screen width, screen height, and import button designs. Reset. Got a button. Okay. All right, so now we've largely used the same code. So it should be easier to replace if things get dicey. Oh, the scorecard. That should be the last one. Let's go find it again. Here we go. Round scorecard. So we've got this one first. Arrow back, and then I've got delete outline is what I need this one to be. Delete outline. And then we should just need to go do the import. And then hopefully we are done with this. Button designs, reset. Yeah, cool. These buttons are obviously going to change, but not happening just yet. So new buttons. Yay, new buttons are done. Definitely still some minor changes that I think I'll make to these buttons throughout to the whole app design, but I like the 3D effect, and I think the coloring might change, sizing might change, but in general, much better than just the black icons, I think. So custom button design, back button consistency, we also just did. So next up is going to be pushing the new update out, and we're going to have to do that when I come back. So we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.